Hi guys, hope you're well. I haven't actually made a video like this before, but I decided to do this because of something that has happened to me last night, and I really wanted to speak on a subject that I think that needs to be highlighted. That is the use of fat people on the internet. It's going to be a long video because, sorry, I'm just going to pull my top down. It's going to be a bit of a long video because, I mean, I don't even know where to start, but I should probably just start with being honest. So this week has been really amazing. I was featured in Vogue with like some real life actual supermodels like Carly Kloss and Bella Hadid and Kendall Jenner and Ashley Graham and many other amazing, incredible women. It's the first time I've ever really seen Vogue feature any diversity really, especially in concerns to size. And you know, I'm size 24 and I was featured in my bikini in an article about bikinis. And it was like, normally when I get featured in articles, I get featured in you know, posts like 10 plus size models to follow or 10 bloggers to follow, or you know, all those kind of things. And it was quite interesting and unusual, but also quite exciting to be featured in a fashion institution like Vogue. I actually knew that I'd been in Vogue a few months ago because it had first come out a few months ago, but I'd shared it and everything and I was so excited, but they reshared it again and I decided to make quite a sassy tweet because they like tweeted and said, get the bikini that Kendall Jenner and Callie Thorpe was wearing, and I just thought, oh my god, I can't believe I put in the same sentence as some of these famous people. Like, I'm just literally not famous at all. I'm just a normal girl. And I tweeted a sassy tweet saying, you know, basically to all the people that call me fat and ugly growing up and treated me like trash, catch me on Vogue with your Woman Crush Wednesday. It had a really strong reaction, you know, because I guess people like to see an underdog win, and in a way it was like a fuck you to all the people that had mistreated me and told me that I was fat and ugly and there'd never be anything, and actually to be featured in Vogue is such a huge deal. And I know that I shouldn't really focus on Vogue validating me or the fact that I was featured with supermodels validating me, because obviously I believe that image is just one component in what makes a person beautiful, but it was, I'm not gonna lie, it did validate me, it did make me feel really good. I was really proud of it, and I still am really proud of it. And shortly after I tweeted, a really lovely lady from Yahoo emailed me and asked me if she could do an interview with me because she really liked what I had to say, and I was more than happy to because she was lovely, and we had a FaceTime call. I answered a few questions and then an article was written about me. It was a lovely article. It was very much in support of me. It was just a nice article. And then anyway, I made a mistake of going and looking, well actually I just scrolled down and sort of scrolled onto some really, really nasty comments about me that they were just so awful. Sorry. They were just so awful that I couldn't even get them out of my mind after I read them. There was 900 comments and pretty much all of them were vile, like violent, abusive comments, and they were just, it was just the worst thing I've ever read in the whole 5 years I've been like blogging or doing anything on the internet. And I couldn't actually get it out of my brain, like at all. In the night I couldn't sleep because of some of the things that I read about myself. I wanted to come on to a video about this today because I feel like whenever I talk about seeing a nasty comment or someone coming to my page and being horrible to me, the first response of everybody is to say that I should ignore them and they're haters and they're trolls, and that, you know, just that people, you know, don't feed them. And it's like, as much as I understand the sentiment behind that, because I know people mean well, I'm kind of a bit tired of having to be the person that has to ignore and accept it and forget about it, when really the responsibility and, you know, the fact that it shouldn't be allowed really is on the person that's saying those violent things. And to be quite honest with you, the responsibility lies with the media brand moderating its comments, so that people shouldn't be able to leave such aggressive, violent. Some of them were so racist. I mean, they were sort of racist, not to me, but about other people within the comments whilst attacking me. It was just, it was just so vile. And I'm really angry about it, because I feel like for the 5 years I've been doing this, I've received a lot of abuse. Like, you know, it's not something I particularly like to relive, but I have received a lot of abuse. And I often think, you know, when I see people talk about the fact that, you know, body shaming happens to everybody, and I'm like, it absolutely happens to everybody. But if you want to see some real vile shit, then take a look how fat women are treated online, and especially fat women of colour. Like, it is absolutely insane to me. We just think that if we just call someone a troll, it makes it okay. But like, some of the stuff that these people write is illegal. Like, it's actually aggressive, illegal. It's not even like opinions. It's just like violent, nasty shit that no one should ever see. And it makes me angry, because I feel like we're getting to this stage in this day and age where we are quite happy to hide away from addressing the issues. And being a woman online, you just basically have to filter your space to avoid receiving abuse. I have no doubt that there's a Reddit page about me. There's probably a fucking forum about me somewhere else talking about how disgusting I am and, you know, all the rest of it. I actually shared the comments on my Instagram, because I want people to see this. I'm probably going to share it on this as well if I can somehow work out to put them in. But I want people to see the level of abuse that I receive, and to understand that it isn't just me that receives it. It's women on the internet. I'm fucking fat, yes I am, but does that mean that I'm less of a human being? That I should be told that I'm gonna die? That I should be called every vile thing, every nasty thing that you could think of, I was called in those 900 comments. I mean, they were just the most disgusting thing. And I cannot believe we're allowing it. Like, we're allowing it to happen. And quite honestly, I don't know how to fix it, but I do think that we need to educate each other and to address the fact that it's happening, that it's, you know, we shouldn't just pretend like it's not happening, because it really is happening on another level. And the thing that makes me really sad about it all is the fact that I have a really strong community. I have many followers on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. I have a really beautiful set of friends. I have a loving husband who is there to help me get through these difficult times. You know, when I'm subjected to that, or I subject myself to it, because I am also angry at myself for putting myself through it, I'll be honest, but I have people that are there to comfort me and to tell me it's okay. But there will be people out there that will not have a support network. You know, you just don't know how much these things hurt people. And it's not acceptable. It's just not. And I hate that I'm on this fucking thing crying. I just can't understand how anyone could be so hateful. I'm just very sad at the prospect that people are going through this alone, and that they don't have anyone to, sorry, I can't do this. I don't think it's okay. And I do think that there has to be a way that we get around this and stop people from saying these comments, because, you know, by calling someone a troll, you dehumanize them. You create them as something that isn't a thing. You say, oh, they're a troll and they're this and they're that. And, you know, everyone always makes a joke saying they probably live at home with their mum in the basement. But it's like, these people aren't, that isn't always what these people are. You find that they are working in an office and they have kids and they have brothers and sisters and they, you know, or they're fucking teachers. You don't actually know. And people, and it isn't this stereotype that it's just somebody that lives in a basement that's doing this. This is an everyday thing. People do hate people who are fat. It's true. You only need to click onto any TV, film, or open a magazine to see that there is no visible fat people in most programs. And if they are, they play stereotypical roles in films, or they are a token. I mean, I'll have to even admit myself, I know for a fact that I was a token in Vogue. Like, there aren't many plus size women in Vogue at all. So I am a token, and I know that. This whole body positive community, body positive like trend that's come around is amazing. For me, it's amazing because it obviously helps women feel welcomed and that they should care about their body. But in the same respect, it diminishes like the real meaning behind what body positivity originally was, which was to be a space where people who felt excluded because of their weight could feel safe and protected. In actual fact, it's become a commodity. And I know that because I'm part of it. And obviously I'm really proud of my achievements, and I'm proud of all my friends' achievements. But I think all of us deep down know that there are brands out there, not every brand, but there are brands out there that want to cash in on this because they know that it's a movement that's happening. And it makes me very, very sad that we are in a situation where it's like we're sharing this body positivity thing, the more women are being subjected to more abuse. It doesn't make any sense. We should be moderating comments. We should not allow people to say the things they say. And if they do say the things they say, they should be held responsible. They should be held responsible for their behaviours. And I'm just really sad that I have to make a video about this. I don't want my whole life and my whole journey to be me saying, oh, someone was mean to me and it really hurts, because I feel like I know that I shouldn't draw attention to it, but why should I carry on ignoring it doesn't happen? Because it does happen and it does really hurt. Like, obviously one thing I have learned is that, yes, I shouldn't have to not go onto the comments, but it's just better for me not to go on the comments section, you know? It's better for my mental health to avoid it at all costs. And normally by practice I do, but this time I didn't. Anyway, I think realistically, we can't just keep pretending it's not happening and just saying that it's trolls and we should just ignore people. We do need to highlight the levels of abuse women are experiencing, because I don't really know how we're going to fix it. I just don't think going forward it's okay that we basically make the person, the victim who experiences this, be the one that's responsible for not sharing or talking about it, and saying that we are the ones that have to ignore it, when really that's why, like, it's not on us. We just put ourselves out there, and then we're just totally humiliated. And in 5 years I've done this, I've never read comments like them. Very, very sad situation. But I just want to leave on this final note, because I don't think I can't talk about it much more now, because I feel like I've been thinking about it since yesterday and playing it all over in my head. But I just want to say, please use your voice, please use your report button, please email people in charge and tell them that it's not acceptable to leave comments in a section like that. If you feel brave enough, please challenge people. I don't expect everyone, sorry. I don't expect everyone to be able to do it, because I mean, I sometimes see comments and I can't bring myself to challenge them because I'm scared of the kind of abuse that's going to come my way. I just want to say that it's absolutely okay to be who you are. No matter what body type you are, whether you're fat, whether you're thin, whatever colour you are, what background, what race, what culture, you do not deserve abuse. Like this, you do not. And I don't deserve to be told I'm gonna die, and I don't deserve to be called names and treated like dirt. I don't deserve it. No one deserves it. So I just want you to acknowledge the fact that next time you see something said about body shaming and it being on everybody, try and realise the levels and difference of some bodies versus others. Like, I'm fairly privileged, the fact that I am a smaller plus size woman, and the fact that I'm white, I mean, that in itself is a privilege. So I think we all need to acknowledge the fact that this is happening and it's going to continue to happen, but that we shouldn't put it on the people who are receiving the abuse, that the responsibility lies with them. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that has already messaged me based on the comments that I shared on Instagram, and for the people that continue to support my blog, the people that continue to always support everything I do and share. It means a lot to me, and I just want you to know that I will not be silenced by people. I will not let people like that stop me from continuing to create a community with women from all over the world, and I want to continue to encourage women to feel happy in their skin no matter what journey they're on in their lives, and I want to continue and fight against this because I don't think it's okay. And I just want to say I love you all very much, and I'm really grateful for the opportunities that blogging has brought to me, and I'm just ever so grateful for the fact that you're all such lovely people. I'm just very thankful, so I will not be silenced. On that note, I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea, and I wish you all a really lovely weekend, and just make sure you hug your loved ones today, because life is really, really hard, and sometimes days are worse than others, and just remember to be kind to everybody you meet, because you just never know what's going on behind closed doors, and you never know what someone's going through, so just always remain kind. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will hopefully speak to you all soon. Take care.